What's up? This is Out of Pocket, the Hoop Show for real hoop fans, presented by Pepperoni. I'm LaJethro Jenkins, and I'm probably a little bit more tipsy than I'd like to be on a live stream. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Ooh, I like it, Zach.
Josiah Johnson, I'm completely sober, living the family life.
Unfortunately,
I've had some wine tonight, and it's fitting because that game was tough on the eyes.
Yeah, I needed a couple whiskey mules to get me through all 4 quarters. You know what I mean? I'm in Miami too. There's a lot of depression around me. I had to balance it out. Folks were struggling out here, man.
Don't worry. A few sniffs, they'll be right back at them.
That's how they do out here too. But I turn a blind eye. You know what I mean?
About 4 a.m.
I'm not here to judge. You know what I mean? I'm here to vacate. You feel me? What's up, boys?
Gentlemen, can we just give the Nuggets the trophy at this point? Like, I've seen enough. The Heat culture, I believe in it. Obviously, they're making this run. It's historic. I think I speak for all of us that if someone, say Jimmy Butler does not win a ring in his lifetime, if some young kid tries to be like, Jimmy Butler was a loser, I'll put hands on them, because what Jimmy's done with this team is heroic. It's admirable. But I do not need to see any more games. This shit is over, okay? I love Jimmy. I hope they get Dame. I hope he gets his ring. It's not happening this year. This Nuggets team is a fucking.
Is that me? Is that me or is that Zach?
I'm still here with you. So I was like, damn, I just get phased out.
Hop in, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Caucasians have struck back. The Caucasians have thwarted Zach's internet. The plan worked. We did it. Eric Spoelstra, salute to you. You got one thing right tonight. Always Zach's back on the field.
Go ahead and finish your point, Zach. Hop in. All right, go ahead, Joe. How you feeling about the game? How you feeling about the series?
Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, I did not care from the beginning. I literally was getting paid to do this. Hence the only reason I'm here. We made the most of it. Much like on the Titanic, the violinists and that whole crew getting it going, trying to keep y'all entertained, knew the ship was sinking. Everybody, casuals, you guys, it's going to be a really good series. That's the casuals, and the casuals are going to like it. You call me a casual if you want. Lakers is 6 next season. I do not care about none of this shit. Miami gave us a good run. I mean, but look, on a serious note, you feel for the Heat, right? They had the standard there. He did his job. He got Joker that 5th foul in the 4th. Gave you guys plenty of time, and what happened? Jamal Murray starts busting those cheeks. Bruce Brown starts busting those cheeks. The rest of the Nuggets start busting those cheeks. Christian Brown, the lighter shade of brown, didn't bust cheeks as much, but was nonetheless out there. Lana Rhoades getting a ring. Shout out to Harrison Gould. Appreciate the comment. Yeah, she's getting it. And Lana Rhoades stands on business. I would just say that. We're seeing a lot of situations going on around the internet right now. A lot of people are in their feelings. A lot of upset human beings out there. Lana Rhoades, 10 toes down. She didn't snitch when she had the opportunity. She kept it 100. She alluded to things, but she never dropped a dime. She appreciated where her bags come from, and that's important in life.
I'm sorry, I dropped out a little bit. What was you talking about, man? About the audio. I'm in a bathroom, guys. I apologize. You feel me? We figured.
Pan the camera down to the toilet. I need to see if there's a log in there.
No, man. Are we still talking about basketball? What we on right now?
I was just saluting Lana Rhoades for standing on business, really, being the last of a dying breed, understanding to never trick your bag off, no matter how emotional you might feel, how sad you might feel. When you're dealing with 22-year-olds out there that drink Mountain Dew, this is an important thing, important distinction, okay?
Drink Mountain Dew.
Drinking Mountain Dew. What did you expect?
Yeah, for
delicious
sure.
beverage, but I'm just saying, it's a different type of human being that's their priority. Mountain Dew comes in the bag like, okay, I'll prioritize you over other beverages out there, but nonetheless.
I'm not mad at this series. You know what I'm saying? Like, like Zach said, like you said, Joe, we don't need to watch another game. You know what I mean? But I'm not mad at this series. It was interesting seeing what Spo could do. He didn't have the dogs, bro. You just ain't got the bodies. This Nuggets team is really good. This Nuggets team feels like the Spurs in the early 2000s. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is the beginning for them. You know what I mean? And Joker feels like Timmy D. You know what I mean? But what's crazy is we didn't see the best Joker. He had like a 23-12 game, but it wasn't the most efficient game. You feel what I'm saying? Murray was a lot of assists, but 5, 6 for 15, 16, something like that. You feel me? MPJ wasn't looking like MPJ either, and they still beat him by damn near 15 points. We don't need to see another game of this series, my G.
Do we owe Blake Griffin an apology? Because
not yet, Zach.
I accused Blake Griffin of being Lana Rhoades' baby daddy. I made a video about it, but
See,
that's not
that's where you
not my.
stumbled, Zach. You got thirsty. Okay?
Hey, it did numbers, so it is what it is. You know what? People forget. It's fine. We know who it is now. But yeah, I feel like this series is cooked. I don't think. What were you saying, John? You're saying where was Gabe Vincent? Where was it's like,
I mean, yeah.
bro,
I mean,
we're
like,
asking
where was
where is
Gabe
we're asking,
Vincent? That's a crazy question to ask.
yeah,
Like, why aren't you giving, you know what I'm saying, Gabe Vincent run? And like, dude, we knew who Gabe Vincent was, but we weren't talking about Gabe Vincent before these playoffs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
that's
But
a
the
lot
fact
to
that you
ask
asked
of a
that,
guy. Yeah, yeah.
but you asking that question lets everyone know that the Heat were cooked. Let Udonis Haslem get his 28
Yeah.
minutes in, set him off into the sunset. Give me a solid 4-3 UD. Razor blade under the tongue, slice somebody up. Go out like a G.
I don't think it's just about this Heat's team not being as good. This Nuggets team is just really good. Like, they can win. They won with Aaron Gordon games against the Lakers. Bruce Brown games. Like, they'll win you a game in the end. Zach, what I tell you before the series started against the Lakers, I said Bruce Brown is going to be our last fucking nerve. We're going to hate Bruce Brown by the end of the series, and what happens?
Yeah.
We hated Bruce Brown because he's just so efficient. He hits buckets when you need him to miss those shots. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think it's about the Heat not being good enough. I mean, the Heat do need another superstar. I mean, we keep it at a buck. They need an ace, you know what I mean? But like, I think it's more about the Nuggets just are really good, and they're going to be good for a long time, man. They're the best team in the NBA, and they have the best player in the world right now, bro. It's going to be different.
Ladies and gentlemen watching this podcast, I just quickly, Zach. Ladies and gentlemen watching this podcast, apologize. We lied to you guys, okay? We had to pretend like it was going to be a good series, okay?
You really?
Asked them to make us do it.
You didn't even question. You were saying you can't count the Heat out after game one, and you believe that.
I was trying to get some viewers in, okay?
All
All right, I'm trying to get some Heat fans to watch the show. As you guys know, I'm a grade A panderer. Shout out to Bruce Brown, though, okay? A solid man, understands how to move, NDAs, whatever you need to do to survive and sustain in this tough world that we live in. Now, the internet is not for everybody, and everything doesn't need to be shared on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to be real. I thought the Heat had an opportunity, but it's the same situation the Lakers ran into, right? Lakers, like, teams are going to make mistakes no matter what. Heat, it doesn't matter. Nuggets, how good your team is. Lakers had several opportunities in the Western Conference Finals where it's like, all right, they could pull back. They can do it. Ooh, they're up 10. Then Joker just starts cooking. I mean, we want to talk about athleticism, this, that, whatever. There's a clip floating around to me saying that he looked like a human being you could play in a rec league. And I had a bunch of people like, oh, big 7-footer. Well, I'm 6'8", so I live a different life than you guys. I would just merely say
definitely live a different life than me.
The man does not get off the ground. But the man does not get – so you see him move, and it's like, all right, I can give this dude some work. The man does not get off the ground when he shoots, and it's still so baller, so buttery, and that's even more devastating. It's like, just dunk on me, dog. Embarrassing. It's more humiliating just to get pieced up by a dude who refuses to leave the ground and just giving you jump hooks, giving you the whoop-whoop. Like, just dunk on me. Embarrass my whole family. Like, I got to deal with this. You just going to play around with me?
Like I said, man, what's weird about Joker is, you know, he hits every shot he's supposed to make. And then the shots you think he shouldn't hit, he hits most of those too. You feel me? Like, his feet are incredible. Am I getting weird now? His feet are incredible. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, dude, it's just insane to watch him play. And he's at his peak right now. He's at his peak powers. It's going to be good for a long time. He just ran into a buzzsaw. You know what I mean? You know, kudos to them. They did the best they could. This team is just way too good. And they finally ran into a serious team. I think the other teams that are playing weren't serious as far as the discipline. This is a disciplined squad with a great coach. You know what I mean? They weren't, bro. Like, the Celtics.
No, I'm not laughing at you. No, Jay Logic said, I think Zach's Wi-Fi signal got COVID. So I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that too.
You got the wrong.
I think it might be the wrong. Hey, check the input where the because it sounds probably like how mine did last joint.
Oh, the mic input's bad?
Yeah. I think it might be
a little,
wrong.
yeah, it's a little shaky, Zach.
Yeah.
No, but kudos to the Heat. AFC, you know, should have been 7, tricked it off in the play-in. You know, almost in concert.
I should have said nothing about feet, dog. I knew as soon as it came out of my mouth, they was gonna be on my head in the chat, bro. He has great feet.
You know, when you look at Joker, a man that even if he does have just soda bottles and cans in his bathroom, His boo's not going to tell the world that. She's going to stand on business. I think you got to respect somebody like that. I want to. What cans of soda does Zion have in the? I've been thinking about that for 2 days. Like he just refused to throw those cans. He does not recycle. He just threw them right in the bath. Like when he's taking a boo boo, just hitting the Mountain Dew and just throws the bottle on the ground. That's a 22-year-old man for that ass.
Do we want to? I mean, we know what happened in the game. There's not much to talk about. We want to transition into the
Zion
too.
too.
Zion, the new information we got.
Do we want to pray for the Heat? Can we just pray? Ladies and gentlemen, that their financial well-being is tied to this series. I will pray. I'm praying for all the arena workers in Miami right now that they get one last shot to get a bag. Okay, I'm praying for Udonis Haslem to have sufficient time for the rest of the shit on his head to fill in. He needed about 4 or 5 more games. Kevin Love. Praying for Kevin Love. He could drop 10 points. Oh, did he have 10 tonight? K-Love hit a couple threes. I was like, we back. Fucked up my pick, but I love you.
I don't know if he got 10. He didn't get double digits, did he? Did he get double digits?
He got close. Teetering so close to double digits.
He tried.
Kevin Love, the man who used to get haircuts in the hood, get the fades and tapers.
The John B. beard, the John B. little thin beard, you feel me?
At any point, if you're entering an NBA final series and you say the name Gabe Vincent and you're like, we're depending on you, Gabe, you're going to be the one to get – and I like Gabe Vincent. I'm happy for him. He's been balling. But that right there just like, it's like, what are we doing?
And he'll get a bag. I think he's a free agent. Like someone's going to pay him a good amount of money, but
they need more than Gabe Vincent to beat this Nuggets
yes.
team. But like Oscar C said, these finals feel like that Lakers-Sixers finals, and it did kind of feel like that. Where AI went crazy and made us think they had an actual chance, and then winning game 1, and then they ran off 4 straight after that. I think that was the first game the Lakers lost in that entire playoffs. That's the only game they lost in the entire playoffs. Made us think that they were going to win that series. They have a chance. Aaron McKee was the second best player on that team.
This is where we stop. No Aaron McKee slander. Okay? If you want to slander Tom McCullough, I'm saying if you want to slander Tom McCullough,
can I slander Eric Snow? Just a professional ball offense enterer. All he did was enter the offense. You feel what I'm saying?
A gentleman of leisure. Okay.
Does this sound this bad?
You sound horrible, Zach. You sound horrible. You sound like it sounds like 16-bit, bro. You sound like 1998, my G.
You sound like when I order at McDonald's and they read back the order to me.
Right. You sound like you ordering Egg McMuffins out here, bro. It's nasty, dog. Your throat sound dry as hell, bro.
I brought this too, and it's just not working.
Bro, yeah.
So.
Can you repeat my order, please, Zach?
Hey, you got dial up over there, my guy. Jeez.
Were you in Ojai?
Yeah.
Ojai.
You
know high because he got a hippo in the back, bro, G. That's some Ohio ass shit.
I've done it from here before, and it's not gone this poorly, like sound-wise, but
it's all good.
It's
Zach,
right.
someone in your house right now is searching Mariah Mills videos. It's either you or Bob. Extensive research.
Taking all the Wi-Fi off.
Taking all the good Wi-Fi.
Taking all the good Wi-Fi.
I would never like to bash another man in their personal problems, but whoever put that the Zion looking for his next boo, and it was like page 120.
Zion, grade A wild boy, bro. He might be wild boy of the year. Didn't they show something where he had two of the chicks was at the same game?
In the Zion t-shirts.
Bro, Zion was wilding, bro. I thought he was a square out here wearing, you know what I'm saying, like, the goofy ass fits, but he had it figured out. Good for him, man. I ain't mad at it.
I'm just gonna say, we've all been 22 years old. We never had a bag. If you had the bag that you could live your fantasies out with, I have to salute the man. All right.
I'm tricking all of that. Call me what you want.
Putting them on staff. Giving them health coverage. You have a role at Zion Williamson Incorporated.
Zion Inc. Okay.
You have a role. Okay.
Right. Hiring all baddies. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't care. All right. I have seen your work. I have seen you perform. I know you will deliver. I've watched your game.
I'm a member of the OnlyFans, bro.
We watch your synergy.
What time it is,
I'm breaking down your stats, analytics, next gen stats. And
There
you
was
know
a
what?
place
I
for
want
you on
to
this
hire
roster.
you. Okay. We were signing multiple two-way. We were going 15 deep. And you know what? We are getting this chip.
Chip.
Okay.
Wild boy of the year for sure, my guy.
It just makes
I
sense now. It's like,
respect
damn,
it.
is he coming back? Is the hammy is overloaded right now.
Bro,
Okay.
bro,
On overload.
What did Stephen A say? What did Stephen A say about that, man? Did y'all see that Stephen
Yeah,
A?
when I
joint?
watched it, yeah. It's
Stephen
hard to
A
watch.
be wildin'. Stephen
I
A
mean,
be
he's a wild
wildin'.
boy. Chris Christie, Stephen A. What are we doing? All right.
Hey man, but I ain't mad at him. The man is young. He got what is he? $200 million contract, $100 million Nike joint, bro. They say it ain't tricking if you got it. He for sure got it, bro. You feel me? So it is what it is, my guy. You know, like
And
you said, if you had the bread to live out the fantasies, bro, do everything you can. I didn't say her. The third chick just jumped in. Mariah's still mad. I understand why she mad. I don't blame her, bro. She back
Bro,
to
she was
bopping again. She back to bopping. You feel me?
I
She
guess.
she had to ticket out in the streets. Now she back on the streets bopping. It's hard out here, bro. I get
Let's
why
be
she
real.
mad.
She was like Dwight Howard in Taiwan. All right. Not in her prime. Not making the prime Joker comparison. Dwight Howard getting that salary reduced 65%, holding on for dear life, looking for one last opportunity at greatness. I mean,
she thought she was back in the L, Joe. She thought she was gonna get back in the league.
This is reflected. It's like 72 hours worth of tweets. It's 70, like typing, way too much info. At this point, I mean, like, you want me to think less of Zion? I'm just like, okay, he's a wild boy.
Wasn't the smarter move just to let it go? Isn't the smarter move just to let it go in hopes of getting picked up by someone else in the league? You know what I mean?
The thing is, though, this might have been her last hurrah, my guy. You know what I'm saying? That might not have. Hey, she might be in the G League after this, my G.
They were doing her like Melo. Just let me
she can still put up a good 12 a game. They ain't want to give her another contract.
God.
Maybe she could play defense, man. Maybe she just.
Somebody said who's Zion. Somebody asked who's Zion of the WNBA. We don't disrespect the W on the show. We show
not
nothing
at all.
but love to the
they
W.
Got some hoopers over there, bro.
But if something like this comes out in the W, I will crack up just as much. Like,
just as much.
Oh, for sure.
Equal opportunity. God.
I bet it's going on too.
3 straight days though.
Come on,
Elon, step in. All right. Haven't asked you for much since you've taken over the platform. Not gonna say it's all been beneficial to my bag. Step in. It's time. All right. It's time.
Yeah.
Did she tweet more today?
Said his lower limbs have been compromised.
It was reduced, Zach, but it was still out there.
Letting him fly.
Hey, now Bobo. Now let's talk about Bobo. And I know you guys don't like when I talk about Bobo, but Bobo, a smart man. Okay, keeping that bag light. He's recruiting too. He's on that recruiting trail, keeping that bag light though. All right, not overspending. Very frugal, reasonable man, making reasonable
solid decisions. You know what I mean?
But this is my thing about the NBA.
Zion got that dumb bag though. He got that bag where he can be stupid with his bread. You know what I mean? Bobo ain't got the I can be an idiot bag. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing about the NBA though. And obviously we all have booze. We're not living that life. We are men of respect, family men. Zach, you'll be there soon. You know what I mean?
He's already there. We ain't gonna
dropping off at daycare, swimming lessons. I'm just saying,
crawling around in the background. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah,
the daycare drop off every weekend. Highlight of the weekend. I was drinking a little Honest Kid juice at the little pool party for my son today. Like that was the highlight of the weekend. But I'm just saying, like, how come there's only like 9 chicks that get like passed around the WNBA? There's 7 billion people on this planet.
You talking about passed around the NBA?
I'm just like build up the rosters, guys. Like we have like
they're competitive.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
They're competing against each other.
She got mad at him for having women in the same hotel at the same time as her. Correct?
But that's what they said.
Was she one of the tweets? Zach? Was she in the suite?
Who got the suite? Yeah.
Was it Bomb Boy? Was it a Marriott in the Marriott family of hotels? I mean, it's not like one was in the Ritz, one was in the Ritz and one was in the Fairfield. Like at least they were in the same spot. Was it a Courtyard? Is it a Residence Inn? I'm like, these are important things.
What he
Also,
said, should
like,
I feel bad? Unusual Light said, should I feel bad? He announced he was having a daughter, but instead we've been clowning. That's a cold game, bro. Maybe the happiest moment of his life has been followed by 3 days of the entire internet firing man's up.
But Zion unfazed, donating to the community, making appearances, unfazed, appearing in Starry commercials.
A lot of respect.
Respectable acting in the Starry commercial. Makes me want to drink Starry, a delicious beverage. Not a Mountain Dew fan of Starry. Not a Mountain Dew fan, Starry fan.
I'm not going to forgive them for.
Yeah.
Look at this. Zion not cheesing.
Man of the people.
Not sweating any more than usual.
Love to see it.
Like, not sweating more than usual. You're probably just cracking up.
That's a genuine smile too. That's not the smile for the camera smile. That's I'm really happy to be here smile. You know what I mean? He really loved what he's doing. Respect.
Hey, can we look at the picture? I want to know which kid wanted to most ask him about the Twitter situation.
Come on,
zoom out a little bit. There's one kid there that wanted to ask him.
The kid with the mask. The kid with the mask for sure.
I'm saying kid on the far right. Kid on the far right, that smile on his face, or the kid next to him with that smirk looking in the crowd.
The kid with the box cut. He like, man.
Bro.
Should I do it to him? Should I do it to him face?
Kid with the mask on, trying not to get his mouth spit in. Like, because kids are very
impressionable.
They're very impressionable.
We moving on.
He didn't know what to expect.
We moving on.
He didn't know what to expect.
We moving on. We out of here.
Oh my!
You the only one sober on here, and you the wildest man.
Joe, this show is called Out of Pocket. Okay, I don't know. It was no point was it ever. No point was this show ever supposed to be respectful. This show is out of pocket.
Oh fuck!
This is Out of Pocket. All right?
We moving on.
I would not be doing my job if I did not deliver out of pocketness to the men and women in this chat. It's a Friday. If you're on this chat, on a Friday night, you ain't doing shit just like us. Let's go watch some Succession reruns. All right. I'm working my way through season 3. I'm gonna be honest, guys. All the people that said Succession one of the greatest shows ever, gassing. As usual, you lied.
Disagree. I love Succession. You'll see. You'll see.
Way too convenient.
I fell off after season 1, y'all.
Yeah, I was gonna say way too convenient. Way too convenient at times. Every week they're at an event. Can y'all just be at the crib chilling?
Fair.
Fuck. Every week y'all gotta do something. Be at the crib. Greg the Egg, respectable.
Did we lose him again? Man, he got Ohio got too much bread out there for him for that Wi-Fi not to be top tier.
That's a completely different white enclave. They had Santa Barbara. They were like, all right, okay, y'all are infiltrating. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go 45 minutes deeper.
That Wi-Fi should be incredible. Your Wi-Fi, bro. You have a hippo sculpture behind you. You should have that fiber optic for sure out there.
Listen, I don't want to talk about it. It's frustrating the fuck out of me. I've done it from here before. I don't know what's happening tonight. It's been so long since I've gotten.
Oh, Zach, wow.
We know and we appreciate it. This is important. Zach, somebody in your house is watching Mariah Mills videos as we speak.
Yeah, we know. Okay. That's what we do. Hey.
In the 4K. In the 4K option. I don't know anything about that stuff, but just in the 4K option. I don't know anything about it, though.
Oh.
You put me on game, I wasn't hip either. On that Toronto smoke, you hear me?
Y'all don't know the old days. Y'all were not there for the first version of the internet. We had to watch the whole picture load, and we didn't know what it was going to be till we got to the very end. It might be a cheek, it might not.
Bro, you remember the squigglies? All right, we gonna move on, bro. You remember that?
I waited 7 minutes for that. And that was quick. And we were like, ooh, that's fast. It only took 8 minutes to load.
God, it was so unfortunate. Bro, we was living it. Ooh, man. Crazy. Hard times, man.
The box breads, helping women discover their African roots. This is how they repay this man.
Hey, bro.
I'm trying to help you discover the motherland, and this is what you do to me.
I respect him with the box sprays, though, man. That's always a good look, man. You feel me? The man just knows what he likes. He has good taste. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm voting Zion for him. He has my vote. If they ever mess around and let me get an MVP vote, I don't even need to see him play a game. The people's
off
MVP.
the box grade take alone. You feel me?
He will never come on
exactly.
Out of Pocket. But let's if you ever did those, you have a home here. We will embrace you. Okay. We will help
Zach,
you get through this.
where we at? Where we on the
Oh,
what we got next?
My stream is disastrous. Let's talk about Paul Pierce and KG stream.
So you gotta do this to me.
Respect.
You do this to me though. You put me in situations and positions where I have to be out of pocket. Shout out to Camille. So I know some of the people involved in that show. First thing I said, Camille needs her own live stream. Paul Pierce is a legend.
Bro, look, I like everyone's talking about like poor KG. I think it was hilarious. The man didn't know he was even live until like 30 minutes in.
Oh yeah,
he was. Bro, he made it enjoyable. I don't even know that live stream existed. It's not for Paul Pierce wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
This is what makes it the best. You know, before it started, like Paul, we're doing a live stream, so we're gonna be live the whole time. He nodded his head. Like,
he was too high to have heard that it was a live stream. Before
7 minutes later, like, we live? We ain't live. Oh damn, we live.
live,
And KG, the man who told another man that his wife smelled like one of my favorite brands of cereal, is literally having to control this other gentleman and try to keep him up. And I kid you not, I watched the stream. We were doing a stream too with Gil's Arena, but I watched the stream, and the first thing I thought when I watched the stream was like, who is that person sitting next to Paul, and why are they in the shot right now? Come to find out, it was all revealed later in the stream.
He said we need some more. Yeah, that was what he referred to as work. You know what I mean?
Give Camille her own live stream. If Camille would have been in there dropping like, oh, they need to go ahead and start trapping, or they need to get out of that zone, they need to go ahead and blitz. Like if she would have came through with some real technologically savvy insights, give it to Emmy.
I wasn't mad at it, dog. I thought it was funny. It is wild that KG, a certified wild boy, is a person that's a key. And also, like, we talk about Paul Pierce, Paul Pierce being lame and corny and all that shit. Bro, he seemed like a real one on there to me. We actually saw the real Paul Pierce outside the suit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the dude I want to hang with. You know what I mean?
But Paul has been like this. Like, ever since Paul decided he didn't want to be on ESPN anymore and ruined his own life as far as being on ESPN is concerned, Paul's been like this. And so my thing was the Dwayne Wade part. Like, Dwayne didn't ask for any of that. And they were
what happened
bits.
there? I didn't see that part.
That was funny. Dwayne Wade was saying, like, they said Dwayne Wade was the dude that when you
I'm with my wife.
Where you at? I'm with my lady. He tell you it's with his lady because he know you gonna say some wild shit, talking about some shit you don't need to be talking about. So it's like, hey, what you want? I'm with my lady. I'm with my lady. so you don't fuck my
don't everybody do that? Isn't that hey, are you on speaker? Yes. Like
foundational. That's standard.
Foundational move.
But maybe he is, real anxious about it. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be natural, like I'm on speaker. But when I'm with my lady, if you're real tense about it, you could be that.
Paul Pierce is from Inglewood. Paul Pierce from that Inglewood, for those who don't know. Interesting part of the city. Yes, City of Champions. But you drive down, Inglewood a little bit, you get to the heart of Inglewood. There's some different shit going on. So you give that man a bag. Yeah, he had the S curl with the pro style, with the black goo, the black goo S curl. You give him some cheese. And Zach, you said he got fired from ESPN, but he knew what he was doing. He was making that video. Who wants to come make some money?
And Monica,
who want to make some money? You should be here. Making some money.
You should be here making money. It's a gym, bro. That is wild.
Who is that going on in their living room? Just cheeks popping in the background. I'm trying to concentrate on this hand. I'm trying to see if this gentleman's bluffing next to me before I put these chips in. I don't need booty shaking in my face.
Ooh, Paul Pierce, man. Him and Zion, Hall of Fame Wild Boys for sure. Bro, KG look uncomfortable. Look at him. He finna mess my money.
Like watching the game at the crib or something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look at K trying to change subject. That's the best. Look at KG's face right now.
He uncomfortable, man.
Throw a wall in and turn it up. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin.
Hey, how you
doing?
Camille, nice to meet you.
Give Camille her own live stream.
That's Formula One everywhere, ain't it?
Hey,
Formula One everywhere.
This is my girlfriend for the day. They got a website that you can hire a girlfriend for the day. So I got a girlfriend.
Stop, man.
Bro.
Stop.
You can hire girlfriends for the
Stop,
day.
man. Look,
I went on the website and I'd hire a
look right here.
girlfriend.
Look, Collins. They go Collins. They go. Look at D Wade at the game. Okay, D Wade.
Look at D Wade at the game.
He trying to put you on game, KG. You
KG,
ain't want to know
damn
about
well
the
we are not
website.
looking. We are looking at Camille and figuring out our head. Where's the website where you can read?
He trying to help. He just trying to help a friend out.
He went on Task
Rabbit.
With the link.
Where do they shoot? Are they in
I think
LA?
that was at the Aria. I want to say they had a joint with MGM.
So I would be like, dude, do you know how funny it would be if we had Camille as a guest on the stream to break down the next game?
Chuck, can we find her info? Chuck, can we find her info? Can we get her as a guest next episode?
They need to double joker early.
Chuck, we need you to do some, man. Do some
more flare screens for K. Vincent. Like
the head of the snake is Jamal Murray. Okay, it's not Joker. Okay? But I will say this about the video in all seriousness. So Paul had Camille, probably upstanding woman, obviously about her business. You notice, but you notice Monica did not jump on Twitter hating. Monica did not jump on Twitter saying what's going on. He told me to do this, that, or what. No, Monica was about her business too. She kept her mouth shut. Let Paul Pierce do what he do. The man's name is the truth. His name is the truth. You wanted him to lie? No.
Yeah, you wanted him to get on there. He's gonna tell you what it is. He's gonna give you the website. You ain't.
She got to meet Kevin Garnett too. I was on the live stream. I met Kevin Garnett. Like.
I can't believe he just had her in the seat next to him the whole stream.
Like they said, he's from Inglewood. He a real one. Of course, he had her in the seat next to him, bro.
We all work production.
He won his money's worth.
We all work production. The first thing I saw when that happened, I'm like, are they like with a bunch of people? Is this like a sports book? Like, and I'm looking like, wait, why is this person sitting next to Paul Pierce like that?
Yeah.
She was sitting next to Paul Pierce like that because he demanded that she sit there, elbow in the shot. Camille, you out here. Camille, you are famous.
Yeah.
I'm a fan, dog. I'm a fan. I'm a Paul Pierce fan now, bro. I just like the honesty. I just love honesty, bro. You know what I mean?
Give me a liner. Give me a liner. Yeah, mother. Yeah, nigga.
This
Who
is the
you
other
think you
part.
talking to? Hey, my boy, don't make me smack you.
Relax, man. Relax, man. Relax.
I'm saying, though, you throw it at me.
It came from him. Relax.
All right.
He was the thug homie.
Game, Lord. Get on the game.
Give me a liner. Give me a liner.
But here's my favorite part of the "Give Me a Lighter" sequence. The lighter didn't even come from the direction he threatened to smack the dude. It literally came from the other. Like it didn't even come from. I don't know. Oh my.
Bro, he is
We know
so
he's
cooked.
We know he
God
was
bless
off.
Paul Pierce.
You know what time.
And they took the stream down. I'm like, what are y'all doing? This is quality content. That thing would have broke the internet.
They took it down? What do you mean? Like they deleted it or they ended it early?
They removed the stream from the YouTube page. And for those of us who understand how social media works, Zach, once it goes up, it's already over. All right.
Get those views. Yeah.
It's out there. It's out.
The internet is there are trained professionals at this. They do not miss a beat.
All right. Elsewhere around the league, this is from Richard Jefferson. Everything I've heard and seen, DeAndre Ayton is gone. This time about Chris Paul's future and the Suns' kind of future. What's the best route for the Suns? Do they try and go get James Harden? Do they get Kyrie? I think their options are very limited.
Shout out Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel comes in.
Hey, you know who should go there is Russ. Russ, KD together to win that title. You got Russ, KD, Book. They got the shooting, but Vogel hates Russ and Russ hates Vogel. He ain't gonna go there.
But Frank Vogel comes in. First thing he says, "I'm gonna get DeAndre Ayton back to an All-Star level." So the first thing I did was like, "Wait, when was he at an All-Star level? The man's never made an All-Star game." And then I was like, "Oh, I'm just saying, not knocking his game, but I'm saying I know what Vogel's doing. Oh, he's trying to make him ripe for the trade. Well, he's like, oh, this if you take him, he could be that All-Star that
Jedi mind trick. Respect the good, Hey,
you want DeAndre Ayton, yeah. What do you think, John? The
I don't
Suns.
care, my guy. Like I haven't thought about it. I'm not gonna think about it. We'll see what happens. It's been fun seeing them good at basketball, but it's still the Suns. You know what I mean? So they don't have to be good at basketball for me to enjoy the NBA. You know what I mean? So we'll
If
see what happens. I don't know.
Vogel wasn't there, I'd be like, that's where Russ is going. Russ on that Suns team, that shit would be fucking
Why
awesome. But
wouldn't Russ stay with the Clippers? Why wouldn't he stay with the Clippers? I
I think he's
mean,
got a better chance at winning a ring on the Suns, but I don't think Vogel would let him come in there.
that Clippers team healthy was a really good basketball team. You know what I'm saying? The PG was healthy. And obviously Kawhi, he was hurt the last couple games. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They're a good basketball team. So I don't know.
Oh, did we lose Joe?
I think we might. He did seem frozen for a little bit.
Oh, so
So it's
now
just
let's
I'm
just
so
pretend
look,
the
look,
internet
look.
didn't happen, huh?
Joe's gone. You have the shitty ass Wi-Fi. I'm in a bathroom, bro. What the fuck are we doing right now, dog?
It's out of pocket, baby. This is why people tune in, you know?
And Bino, yes, I am. I'm I had a few whiskey, mules. You feel
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
Friday night. This is the
That's why I
point.
look
Friday.
like a baked potato in the face. My face gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't feel it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We leaning right now, my guy.
All right, what else we got? Well, we can hit on this last part. Stephen A on Zion. Man, you only played 29 games last year and you missed the season before that. What the hell is taking you so long to get healthy? Well, now I know. We already obviously talked a bit about Zion. I think Stephen A, the Chris Christie thing, I think Stephen A is angling for a Fox News job.
Don't say that. I mean, he did Chris Christie stuff was nasty, and he tried to say it like he's my friend, but da 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 da. We want to,
Bro,
bro. That's just nasty.
he's one of the people like if so Vegas did odds on who would take Tucker Carlson's slot. It's
Yeah.
Stephen A was on some of those lists. I don't think
What were
he
the
would
odds?
do
What were
it.
the odds, bro? That's
Not
that's that's bad for
high,
his brand, his overall brand, bro. Like, I mean,
bro.
like, how,
He would
and
get
also, and
like
also, the the the
he's
the
gonna get like
the, the
15 mil a year
the
plus all the
life
weird
of a
supplement
black dude
money.
who is willing to do that tap dancing is not long. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? You get a big bag for a second, but they just use and abuse you for like 4 years and you out of there. They find the next one. You know what I mean? I can't
yeah,
see it, bro. I can't see it. Stephen A has been too successful doing what he's doing to take it. I can do some shit like he might do some behind a paywall like HBO or Showtime or something. Lean into these little weird freaky takes he been talking about as of late. I couldn't see him going to Fox though. That's crazy. Clarence Thomas will say otherwise. Really? I just can't
one.
see it, man.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um,
Oh yeah, Clarence Thomas. But I mean, he got a. Clarence Thomas is not a talking head for Fox. Clarence Thomas is a Supreme Court justice, bro. He got a lifetime appointment. You know what I mean? He is an anomaly. You know what I mean? There's not many Clarence Thomases. Who's the dude that everybody clowns? I blocked him. I forget his name. The dude that was on Fox that was always tap dancing. What's your boy name? You know what I'm talking about. He's basically working for I mean, he's basically working. He basically is on Blogspot at this point, but he's always talking. You know what I'm talking about?
no.
Somebody's Whitlock. Thank you, Whitlock.
Oh,
Whitlock.
Whitlock. Oh
Yeah.
my.
They use and abuse him, and now he has works for Whitlock at blogspot.com, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah, dog. You know.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't do it. They're gonna offer him a lot of money if they wanted him. But yeah,
We'll see. I just
I
don't see
think
it.
he's
And
such a weirdo.
I think Stephen A. No, I met Stephen A. in real life at the Black Journalists like convention. It was in New Orleans. Solid as hell. He went to a HBCU. I don't see him pulling that. I don't see him
Yeah,
pulling that off. I don't see him doing that. The Chris
he
Christie stuff is nasty. It's nasty. But I don't see him, you know what I'm saying, going
we
full Candace Parker out here. You know what I mean? Candace
we were
Owens, my
at
bad. Not Candace Parker. She a real
Candace
Candace
Parker.
Owens. Let's not confuse the
No,
Candaces.
you're right. Candace
Two
Owens. Candace
totally
Owens.
different, on two
We
totally
were
different spectrums of the Candace,
we
go
were
ahead, go ahead.
at shit. We were at Super Bowl Radio Row, and the
Yeah, yeah.
biggest crowd that came through, like huge, biggest entourage that came through the whole thing, Stephen A. that dude was getting swarmed. So I mean, I agree. I just, there's levels to TV bags, and that Fox one is so much money. I
I
don't
just
think
don't.
he would take it, but
I can't see it. I think Stephen A. Is like he has some wild takes. He's talking head, talking all types of wild stuff at times. But I just don't see him selling out like that. That's crazy. I don't see that happening. We'll
I
find
agree.
out though. Money
I agree.
talks.
Money talks. I'll.
Is Joe
I don't.
gone? Is he
I
out of
think
here?
he said his whole laptop crashed. So, but no one in the chat wants to dunk on Joe. But it's fun when Zach's internet is a fucking potato,
Bro, you still looking wild, bro. You can't talk shit when I can't even, bro. Dog. I see the squares on your camera, on your picture, bro.
Oh no! All right.
Hey,
Well,
Jason,
we can.
everybody's got a price. That's true. Everybody has a price. I don't think there's enough money.
Yeah.
I don't know if the bag is big enough for him to do something like that, bro. That'll
True.
ruin him in the long run.
We can. I think, end it here. We'll be back for the next finals game. What is that, Monday night? I won't be here. I'll have my good setup. You got the good mic, got the good camera. I'll be back.
You need to see that handsome face, my guy. You know what I mean? You
Appreciate it.
looking like TurboGrafx 16 over there, dog. You like Zelda. It's all right.
All right. Well, I appreciate everyone for tapping in. We'll be back, Monday night for the next game of finals. Hopefully the Nuggets wrap it up then.
Yeah.
We'll catch everybody then. Have a great weekend. John, enjoy yourself. Safe travels back. And
For sure, man.
we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.